Hello, my friends. Welcome to the What's Up and Makeup chat. So excited to hang out with you today. Today's going to be really free form and just relax and just talking about all kinds of stuff. Like we're just going to just talk and like hang out. When was the last time we talked? When was the last time we just hung out? Well, we're going to just hang out right now. We're going to do it not really on a topic, just asking any questions that you have. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about for the most part. For the most part, there are some exceptions. Mostly let's stick to some makeup talk because makeup talk is kind of what we're all here for, I believe. Let me go ahead and open up the chat window. And those of you that are joining this pre-recorded, I'm going to take a minute just to say hi to everybody that's here, and then we're going to jump into the chat. So let me go ahead and scroll up on my chat window. Hello, Nelly. Good morning. Good morning, KJ. Good morning, Brittany. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's see. Good morning, Steph. I'm so glad that you're here. Good morning, Tara. Beauty by Tara B. Awesome YouTube channel. Good morning to the Gold Digger. Happy Sunday to you. Good morning to Morris Gata. Good morning to you, dear. Thank you for your email earlier in the week. I appreciate you. Good morning, Chantal. Good to see you too. Let's see. Oh, Brittany works at Sephora. Brittany's going to be a great resource for us. Good morning, Sammy. Good morning, Valerie. The ColourPop website ordering some holiday stuff. Nice, nice. Good for you. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Chelsea. And let's see. Good morning, Chloe. And good morning, Valerie. I think I said good morning, Valerie, but we'll say it again. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Nat. And good morning, Monica. Good morning, Tamara. Good morning, Annie. Good morning, Tam. Good morning, Lorraine. And good morning, Angel Eyes. I'm so glad that you're here for the first time. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Kathy. All right. And good morning, Monica. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into some chatty kinds of stuff. Things that you guys are wondering, type in your questions over in the chat window. If you're here later and it's pre-recorded, you can always type your comments down underneath, and people are always down there reading and commenting. So if you have additional questions that weren't answered in this broadcast, feel free to type in the comments down below and hopefully somebody can help you out. So what's up with Sephora Black Friday? Well, we'll find out in 5 days what happens with Sephora Black Friday. On the 20th, Sephora will be releasing all their Black Friday deals on their app. There will be a section on the app for their Black Friday deals. So no one knows yet, but we'll find out in 5 days. Yes. All right, so let me just give you an update on the palettes that I've been using. I did go a little nuts at the Sephora VIB Rouge sale. I especially want to update you on the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is the big one that I want to tell you guys about. I was thinking, the reason why I did not purchase this before, it was like, yeah, it's another neutral palette. Do I need another neutral palette? No. Do I need it for review? No. I couldn't justify the purchase. Every time I walked by this thing, it called to me. It said, Jen, buy me. You need to buy me. And I said, no, I don't need you. I think I needed this in my life. I'm really happy that I have this. These shades are not ordinary. They're not boring. They're not the typical eyeshadow palette. They're not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting, you know, like a Naked. Naked is a fantastic palette, but it's not like anything that's so super unique that you can't get anywhere else. I feel like the Chocolate Bar is super unique. I mean, some of these shades are crazy. As far as like this one that I used in my Getting Ready With Me, this is the creme brulee. It has rose gold it has rose gold undertones. Like what? Really? And then this one isn't just white. It's white with pink undertones. Like what? What? This is purple with some pink sparkle in it. What? I mean, this is a gorgeous rose gold tone. And then you've got things to balance it out. You know, you've got the white chocolate for your brow bone. You can use milk chocolate or salted caramel in your crease. I mean, or if you're deeper skin tone, you can use triple fudge in your crease. I mean, like what? This is now a must-have for me. Like I feel like I would recommend this to anybody. Beginners, experienced makeup users. This is a fun palette, man. It's been out forever too. Naked is great too. Don't get me wrong, Naked's great. But Naked it's amazing, but it's not like unique like that. Like this is perfect for somebody that's just starting out in makeup. Somebody that's, you know, they're just getting used to makeup. They're just starting to figure out how it all works. This is perfect. If you're looking for just a solid neutral palette for travel, this is perfect. But if you've got a ton of eyeshadows already and you've got neutral palettes out the wazoo, do you need the naked palette? Maybe not. I don't know. It's a fantastic palette, though. It's fantastic. If you've got a stupid collection, you may not need this. I don't know. I feel like you need the chocolate bar. That's my opinion, because it's so unique and amazing. I'm going to go ahead and scroll up a bit and read some of the comments so far. Let's see. I missed a lot. Okay, here we go. Nat says, I'm saving, so I'll live vicariously through you. Good morning, Stephanie. Good to see you. Hey, Jen, are you going back to New York IMAX this year? I believe tickets are already up. I've not purchased them yet. I was actually just talking to John about that last night. Are we going back to IMAX this year? And he's like, I don't know. You want to go back to IMAX? I was like, yeah, I think I want to go back to IMAX. But we didn't buy the tickets yet. So as long as they're still on sale when I buy them, I'm going to be going. That's the plan anyway. All right, let's see. Chloe, out of all the holiday kits in your previous videos, which one is your favorite? Kind of like in the video, it really depends on who you are, which one is going to be best. So that's why I didn't call it a favorites, because what's favorite for me isn't necessarily a favorite for other people. But I would say my favorite of the holiday releases has got to be this. This is my favorite of the holiday releases because I don't know anything like this. Like, I own the Urban Decay, the Electric palette. That's too hard to blend. It's beautiful. It's pigmented. It's amazing. But it's too hard to blend. This thing is so easy to blend. It's amazing. It's so fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. All holiday releases, I would say that's my favorite. The sets, as far as things that are like sets, the Tarte brush set has been really fun to play with. I've really been enjoying that a lot. Hopefully that answers your question, Chloe. I'm hoping. All right. Oh, it's Marlene's birthday. Happy birthday, Marlene. Yay. I'm not going to sing to you because I don't sing well. And plus, it's kind of early in the morning for me to be trying to sing anything. All right, tomorrow. Hey, Jen, you can just call me Tammy. All right, Tammy. I got you, Tammy. Got it. If I do that again and call you tomorrow, you just let me know, and I'll call you Tammy. You might need to remind me. All right. Yes, chocolate. All right. Craftland 624. Good morning. Opinion on the Maybelline Blush Nudes. Can you show it and maybe swatch the purple kind of light shades? Love your channel. I don't think I have it out. I have to find it. So if you time out for a second, I'll get the bag that I think it's in because I don't use it. Because I don't use it. But hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. If I can find it really quickly, I will totally do that. Hold up. Yeah, I think it's in here. Oh. Okay. It's in this box. It's right here. Here you go, my friend. This is the Maybelline Blush Nudes. Okay. Swatch the purple and kind of light shades. I do have a video with all of these swatched, but since you're here, let's see. Let's do 5. Whoop, all my things are coming out. But you got to remember, too, is the swatches don't necessarily represent what you're going to get on the eyes. Okay? Finger swatches. Okay, there you go. There's the, let me get one more. This is the top row, because it seems like you're interested in the top row. Right there. There's the top row. They swatch beautifully, don't they? But they end up kind of powdery. And let me show you. Get a brush. And I'm going to swatch that purple with a brush for you. I have an old swatch there, excuse me. But see how it goes on real patchy with the brush? It's real patchy. It makes a difference. It makes a big difference when you put it on with a brush. So it just takes work. It's not a bad palette. It just takes work. You just gotta be willing to sit there for a bit to make your look work. But it's not, I mean, like I said, it's not a bad palette. You know, it's fine. If you don't want to buy Naked 3 and you're willing to work for it, sure, go for it, man. But it's definitely, let me show you. See if See, like these over here, when I try to blend them, see how those lighter shades are gone? That's kind of what I'm talking about too. Is it that part is not good. Those are these three here. These three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that's the blush nudes. If you have any more questions about that, I'll leave that there because I'm going to scroll down and go in order. So if you have any more questions about that, I'll get to the more questions about that one. But hopefully that was helpful. First time live, yay, Miss Higgy, I'm glad you're here. It makes me happy. And yes, Nelly, it smells like chocolate. Yes, it does. Marlene, I like the earnest look on your face when you said, Jen, buy me. I'll have to watch it back on replay because I don't know what I look like. I can't see myself. Right now I'm looking at a Netflix ad of some kind of candy something or another. So I don't know what I'm looking like right now. So, all right. Let's see, Monica, I don't know about the chocolate, and then I was so happy with the smell. Yes. Oh, it does smell good. Nikki, the Tarte Contour palette is up on Sephora, and Tartelette 2 is now at Ulta. I want the Contour palette. Yeah, we missed that this week, Nikki, in the show. Somehow it got missed. I had the picture of it, and it wasn't in the script, and I don't know how I ended up missing it. So I'm sad I missed it. I was trying to figure out a way to insert the picture of it. I was thinking about adding like text underneath and like inserting it with just the text, but it was just messing with the flow. And yes, the Contour palette is up, and I'm sad I missed it this week. Let's see, Steph, Tartelette 2 is not, it better not disappoint me. You need to swatch it first. I agree. I want to swatch it first. I'm not planning on buying it, but I would definitely want to swatch it and see what the deal is with it. Chantal, I love your reaction to the chocolate bar palette. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. All right, let's see. Opinion on the Maybelline blush nudes. Oh, okay, got it. I already did that. We're good. I'll get to you. No worries. It's one of those where what I'm going to do, with those of you that are watching, commenting, I'm just scrolling down. This is what I used to do before we had like targeted topic chats. I'm just starting at the top and I'm scrolling down. So I'll get to your comment, hopefully, in the next 45 minutes. That would be the goal, to get to everybody's comment. Tara says she loves the chocolate bar, the semi-sweet, not so much. That's what I've heard too. And I'm not going to get the semi-sweet. I'm happy with the original. Okay, KJ says, stop, Jen. I'm going to go online any minute if you keep saying that. It's probably about the chocolate bar palette. All right, I skip all the ones that say at someone else, but I'll go, you know, I'm assuming that's something that you don't want me to read, and I'll be able to go faster if I skip those. All right, Brittany, half the reason I bought the chocolate bar palette was for the packaging, and that is the smell like chocolate and the names of the shadows, and the blendability is fantastic. It is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. All right, Lorraine says, and of course, seeing it's made with real cocoa and smells like chocolate. I know, right? Okay. Thanks, Tab. She's never been in chat before. It's okay. All right. Nellie says, come to Philadelphia and live with me. I've got a wonderful house with wonderful kids and a wonderful husband. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but I appreciate the offer. Katie says some of the chocolate bar shades are somewhat hard with lots of chunky glitter. You know, I haven't gotten to those yet. You know, so I've used it, what, 3 or 4 times, those of you that are on Periscope with me. So you're talking probably about this Black Forest truffle one. And see, this one, this white chocolate, I haven't had any, I mean, haute chocolate, I haven't had any problems with. But maybe these two here are what you're talking about. Like I haven't really delved into those too much. So maybe that's why. One thing I was disappointed with was the Gilded Ganache. It actually turns gray when you blend it. All the green blends away. So I was really disappointed in that. This shade is not good. It's beautiful gray, but it's not green. It's not green at all once you blend it in. So yeah, I was not happy about that. It's okay. All right. Mary says, Jen, how are you? I'm good. Thank you. How are you? Thank you for the gift ideas. I can't wait for the Kat Von D beauty chat. Me either. I'm in love with the Maybe Vita Loca palette. Me too. All right. Leslie, good morning to you, my dear. Leslie says she wants the Mi Vita Loca. It is fab. Monica says, how is the Tartelette 2 different? I have to look. I think it's just different shades. I think it's the same concept, but they've just tweaked the shades a bit, is what it looks like. Let's see. Craftland 624. Is it good for teens? I want to get my cousins because they like lighter shades. Are you talking about the blush nudes? If they're good with makeup, I would say go for it. But the problem, like I was saying, the problem with it is that these lighter shades will blend away, and that they're you know, they're just difficult to work with. But you can make it work if you're good with makeup. You can totally make it work. Let's see. Thank you, Tabitha, for the clarification on that. Stephanie, she was just talking about what she's heard about the palette. 78, I got that yesterday with the Stephen Klein NARS cheek palette. Ooh, I'd love to know how that is. Amanda says, yes, the first live chat I made it to a few minutes late. That's okay, Amanda. We're happy to have you here. Crafton 64, I like the Maybelline because e.l.f. has parabens. Yeah, and that's definitely something to consider. And everyone has their different opinions on parabens. I need to educate myself more on parabens because some people say that it's not a big deal because someone said something about parabens are in bananas or something. I don't know. I'm not educated enough to speak about it, but I know some people are really, really against the parabens and some people say it's not a big deal. So I don't know. Kathy says, do you have the Kat Von D Shade and Light for Eyes? If so, do you like it? No, I did not get that. I got the Contour Face Palette instead. So I was thinking about getting the Shade and Light for Eyes, and I ended up passing on it. I was going to get it at the Rouge sale, and I was like, I don't really need it. So I let it go. But I've heard wonderful things about it, wonderful things. Yay, Chloe, I'm glad I helped you. I'm so glad about that. You are very welcome for the birthday wishes, Marlene. Steph says it smells like Cocoa Puffs. You know, I never thought about that. Let's smell it again. Little bit, little cocoa puffy. I feel like it smells more like hot chocolate, like you're gonna make a cup of hot cocoa. That's kind of where I'm at, but I kind of see the Cocoa Puffs. Kind of see that. I love me some Cocoa Puffs. I hadn't had Cocoa Puffs in years. All right, Tabitha says, hold on, music, la la la. When I went to go get the palette. Dates for IMAX New York. I want to say it's the 7th, 8th, and 9th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. I think it's 8th, 9th, and 10th. 7th, 8th, and 9th of April. Somewhere in there. It's one of those two. But I know it's not the 6th because April 6th is Lila's birthday. So I know it's not the 6th. So I know it's like a couple days after that. Elise, not too much. You didn't miss a whole lot. Just me going into, all you missed was me talking about the chocolate bar palette and the naked palette, which wasn't too much. Let's see. Fort Worth Famous, good morning. Craftland. Oh yeah, she's laughing because I was going to go get the palette. Kaylee, good morning to you, my friend. Follow Kaylee Sanchez on Periscope. She does lots of good workout Periscopes. KJ, oh, yes, okay. She's in April 8th to 10th. Thank you so much, Tabitha, for that. Nellie, I didn't really like any of the Nudes palettes. Angel Eyes, any comments about the Stila holiday palette? I swatched that thing, and I was so impressed. So impressed. I almost got it. I almost got the Stila holiday palette. I was this close. And I was like, there's no reason for me to have this palette. There's no reason. I can't, if I review it, I can review it. But then after I review it, it's like, what am I going to do with it? Like, I can't use it in tutorials or in, you know, I can't really talk about it much after the holiday season. So I didn't get it. But I'm telling you, I swatched it and it seemed really nice. So, I mean, like I was saying, you can't really tell from swatches how things are going to work on the eyes either, but it really seemed nice. Thanks. I want them to use it for lighter looks. Okay, well, there you go. For the Maybelline Blush Nude, you're looking for lighter looks. So then this may be good. This may be good then. So there you go. Perfect. Kristen. Hey, Kristen, I haven't seen you in forever. I hope that you're well. Good morning to you. Playing hooky from church. Yeah, sometimes you just need a day off, you know, and I think God understands. That's what I would imagine. Sammy says, debating between the Cargo Venice palette and the Balm Your Hands palette, looking for help on which way to go. You know, I got a Cargo palette not too long ago. It's right here. This is the Cargo Northern Lights palette. You know, I am not happy with this at all. Like the shades are, they're either very glittery and leave the sparkle on my cheeks, or they're difficult to work with. This one's getting hard pan. Like I seriously was not happy with this palette at all. Some of them are powdery. The white is very powdery here. I'm having trouble with polar here, which is a necessity for me to have some kind of champagne color in every palette that I own if I wanted to be workable without having to grab from other palettes. And I wasn't impressed, and that made me sad because I do have a Cargo palette that I love. It is family's being really loud. If you can like me, and it wasn't. So if the Cargo Venice palette is anything like that, I wouldn't recommend the Cargo palette if it's anything like that. Hopefully I guess you can't really swatch it. I would look up reviews. And the In Your Hands palette from the Balm looks amazing. I did see it at, where was I? I was at Kohl's. and I swatched it. I mean, I own half the things in it because I'm a huge The Balm fan. Fun time just swatching it, and it seems amazing. Just because, well, I know it's amazing because I know most of the products are in there. I own, but it's they're so distracting though. I can't even focus. So anyway, they're very different though, because one's an eyeshadow palette and one is more of like an eye/face palette. So personally, I would pick the Balm. That's me based on my experiences with things. That's what I would do, Sammy. But I'm not saying that the Cargo palette is bad. I would look at some reviews on the Cargo palette, and then the Balm palette is going to be good though. It's good. Monica, oh, and the Tartelette 2 is more of a brown pink. All the names are funny. Thanks, Nikki. Oh, thank you very, very much, Monica, for that. All right, Nikki says she didn't like the Maybelline ones. Chantal says I started to hit pan on my Stila in the Moment palette. I'm going to close the door because I'm getting really distracted. They're having fun down there, so I don't want to tell them to be quiet, but I can't focus. It's like hard for me to, because there's a lot going on over here. I started to hit pan on the Stila in the Moment palette. Yeah. Yeah. Is it in the Moment? I have it in the Garden. I don't use the in the Garden that much, but you know what I really like is the Eyes Are the Window palettes. Those things are amazing. I have the Eyes Are the Window to the Spirit, and I love it. Monica says, Sammy, Cargo is a hidden gem. It's so good. Awesome. Maybe I just got a dud palette. I don't know. Nellie says, do you have the Tarte Light of the Party? And if so, because I see some swatches of favorite shades. I do not have Tarte Light of the Party. I don't have that one. I'm sorry. If I did, I totally would. KJ says for drugstore, go to Essence Palettes. Cool, man. You know, the Essence products that I've tried have been pretty good. They've been pretty consistently good. I need to try more Essence stuff. Good morning, Aggie. So good to see you. I give you a shout out in my next video. What is it? I just filmed a Glossy Box video, and Aggie, I give you a shout out, so make sure you don't miss the Glossy Box video, you and Sherry Price. So so definitely don't miss the Glossy Box video. That's going to hopefully go out the end of this week. So this week coming up, I have my Beauty Box 5 triple review, and then the Glossy Box unboxing. So lots of beauty boxes this week. And then next week, I want to make sure I put a good solid review in there. I'm thinking about doing a review of some of the best products I got in my Generation Beauty swag bag as reviews for those, because I got some really good stuff that I'd love to share with you guys. Oh no, KJ ran out of coffee. Oh no. Valerie, I'm really wanting the new Marc Jacobs foundation. Has anyone tried it? I have combo skin, but heard it's really bad for dry spots. Thoughts? The only Marc Jacobs foundation that I own is the one that's like a cream foundation. Let's see if I can find it. Right here. This is the one that I own. It is the Marvelous Mousse foundation. It's drying out. It's kind of old. I've used the stink out of it. I mean, you can see it's like totally hitting glass on this one. I can't even say pan because there's no pan in here. But this one is pretty full coverage. It's very creamy, but I have normal skin. So that's why it's not like, I wish I could tell you as far as for dry skin how this works. So we need to be the collective brain of makeup awesomeness on this one, and hit at Valerie Stewart if you have opinions on the new Marc Jacobs foundation. It looks amazing. You're talking about the one that's kind of frosty looking. It's like dome shaped and it's kind of frosty. I think that's the one you're talking about. All right, let me take this real quick. I need another sip of coffee. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Kristen. I love you too. All right. My chat window scrolled down, so I got to find where I was. I have to go up a bit. So give me just a second. This thing is very hard to navigate. And especially since there's so many awesome comments in here, it's hard for me to find where I was. There we go. I found it. Okay. Speaking of Cargo, Nikki says, Kohl's is having double beauty points if you earn Kohl's Cash. I think there is a $10 off $50 coupon on Nouveau Cheap's blog. Thank you so much for that, Nikki. Nikki is a wealth of information. I don't know what I would do without Nikki. Nikki gives me so much information. Like, she's amazing. Nikki6543 on Instagram if you are interested in an awesome Instagram to follow. Nikki6543. Nellie, what is your favorite BB cream concealer in the market for a new one? All right, BB cream. The problem with my favorite BB creams, and I think they're all being discontinued. So these are gone. If you can find these Pond's BB creams, these things are so fab. The other one This is a good one. I know it's a CC cream, but it's not very full coverage. This one you can still get, I believe, the Lumine Time-Free CC Anti-Aging Correcting Cream. This stuff is good. I need to go to the drugstore and get more BB creams because all of mine are discontinued. The other one that is not at hand is the Garnier BB cream, which I think is also being discontinued. So unfortunately, I have favorites, but they're not available anymore. Except for this one. I believe this is available, and I know this is a CC cream, but like I said, it's a lighter coverage. Some ones to stay away from. This one's terrible. This this one right here, this CoverGirl Smoothers, it just has no coverage. It's like a tinted moisturizer. So if you want any kind of coverage, this is not going to be good. Concealer. Oh, you were looking for any BB cream, not just drugstore. Do I have other BB creams? I mostly have drugstore BB creams. I'm trying to think. This is really nice. I've been enjoying this cargo one that I got in my Generation Beauty swag bag. I've really been using it. The It Cosmetics one is amazing. A lot of people really love the It Cosmetics one. So if you want a more higher end one, the It Cosmetics one is awesome. So that would be that. As far as concealer, those of you that are around a lot know my favorite concealer right now. So I apologize for the repeat information. But right now, the Bare Minerals Multitasking SPF 20 Concealer Corrector. Mine is in Summer Bisque. This is amazing. This is what we're going to do. Let me show you how this works. I'm going to flip around to my camera view. I am not wearing concealer right now. And I'm going to show you the amazingness that is this. I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild brush. Let me flip over to my camera view. I'm going to show you how this concealer works because you just need to appreciate it. All right, I am wearing some stuff on my face though today. I don't know if it's gonna work the magic. On a bare face, you can really see it, but okay. It's not showing up as much because I think my I don't know. I didn't really have dark circles anymore because I think my foundation covered it up. I'm actually wearing the Garnier BB cream. But you can see a little bit of a difference. How this like totally muted out, like this shadow right here is gone over here. You see that? I don't know. Now I got to even it out. Hold on a minute. Let me turn this other light because I want to make sure you're getting an accurate view of what's happening here. Okay. Let's see if you can see it now. Can you see the difference? I didn't really have dark circles, so it's hard. When I looked at it at the camera view, I realized that my dark circles really aren't there right now. I did get lots of sleep last night too, which definitely helps as well. But like, I don't know if you saw that happen. If you're watching this on replay, you'll have to tell me whether it made a difference. I mean, I think it totally made a difference. So anyway, this is my favorite. I think this is my favorite concealer I've ever used. It's amazing. I got this in that $30 Bare Minerals like mystery kit. This is a mini size. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to live without this concealer for the rest of my life. I think this is going to be a repurchase forever. Like, oh my gosh. I'm hoping you're seeing what I'm seeing because I feel like I'm seeing a difference. Even though I already have foundation on that I think covered up most of the discoloration. So, all right. I'm going to switch back to the chat room view. And hopefully that you guys got the impression there. Hopefully. All right. So that would be my favorite concealer right now. Let's see. Nellie says, what about the new chocolate bonbons? Oh, I'm kicking myself. Ipsy had it on there for a point perk, and I missed it. It was sold out before I got there. And I'm so sad because I had enough points to get it, and I couldn't get it. It looks cool. I really feel like they're pushing it on the hearts, man. I don't know if you guys feel like this, but I feel like they're pushing on the hearts. Like, it reminds me, the way that it's set up, it reminds me of like the children's makeup that you can get at like Marshall's, like in like the kids makeup section, you know, like how they have like kids cosmetics and, you know, they got the little, you know, glittery little lip glosses with the little glittery tops and, you know, little animal looking things. And, you know, you got the little eyeshadow palette that's shaped like little hearts. Like, I don't know. I was with them with the heart blushes. I was with them with that, but I feel like they're pushing it. Like, I feel like it's almost like a little kid looking. Not saying anything about the quality. I have no idea about the quality. I've never seen it. I haven't even seen any reviews on it yet, but I don't know. I think they're pushing it with the age appropriateness. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess all that matters is whether it works or not, right? The packaging doesn't matter. It's whether it works or not. But I'm curious to see whether it actually works. Nikki says Tarte only announced it Friday late afternoon. We didn't know early. Oh, that's why. Okay. That's why we missed it. Oh, we're talking about the Tarte contour palette that wasn't in the show. And I'm like, oh. So, because I didn't realize that it wasn't in the show until I was editing. So there was no way to put it in. I didn't know it existed because I hadn't looked at the images yet. These now Tabitha's doing all of my, Tabitha who's in here, she's nerdlingful on in the chat right now. She does all of my scripting for me and gets all my pictures together for me. She's my production manager. She's amazing. So I didn't look at the pictures. I need to start looking at the pictures before I film. I usually just focus on reading the script first, but I really need to go through and look at all the pictures first to make sure I don't miss anything, to make sure I know what everything looks like. So I just realized I didn't paint my nails before doing this. My nails look like horrible. You'll forgive me though. So that's my fault. I dropped the ball on that one, why it's not in the show. I'll totally take that one. All right. Let's see. The cart. I Harrison says the Tarte contour palette looks so pretty. It does, and it looks like it's got nice neutral contour shades, which I feel like is kind of a necessity for contour. I mean, I'm not a makeup artist, but I feel like a warm contour isn't really a contour, it's a bronzer. I don't know. I mean, Marlena from Makeup Geek released those beautiful contour shades, and some of them, she said some of them are warm and some of them are cool, but from my understanding, contour shades are supposed to be neutral because shadows don't have tone. So I was a little confused by that, why there would be warm contour shades. Like, I don't know. I don't get that. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm ignorant about it. Maybe I just don't understand. And I'm not trying to say I have more knowledge about makeup than Marlena, because I don't. I definitely don't. But that confused me because it went against what I thought contour shades were supposed to be. I thought that they kind of had to be neutral because the point is that you're creating a shadow, and shadow doesn't have a warm or a cool tone. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's my thoughts. I'm too far away from any comments on this, so so I can't see what you guys are saying, but I'm hoping you're with me. All right, Veronica, first time live. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for being here live. Chantal says, I'm curious about the Too Faced Bonbons palette and how it'll be similar to their other two chocolate palettes. Me too. Nelly says, I love the Tarte BB cream for years. Thank you, Monica, for that. Collective brain, collective brain. Jennifer, Jen and ladies, how do you keep your palettes free of germs if you want to keep them for years? Like spray it with something. Girlfriend, I'll do anything. I'm not a germ person. Like I don't even think about it. How terrible is that? Like I don't even, because with eyeshadow, it's a powder. So it's not like it's getting in your eye. You know what I mean? It's just laying on top. So as long as you're cleaning your brushes regularly and kind of keeping the germs off your brushes, you shouldn't be getting too many germs in your shadow. And then as you wear away the top layer of shadow, you've got fresh shadow underneath. So I personally feel like with powder products, I don't feel like I have to worry about germs so much. I mean, with liquid products, like if I'm using a mascara, I religiously throw away my mascaras I'll push it to 4 months sometimes if I really love a mascara. But like I've got mascaras in here that I know are expired, but I just keep them for showing purposes, for review purposes. I need to have just like a place where I put old mascaras to just for show, because I currently have them in my drawer where I have my current things. So that's an idea. But yeah, with eyeshadow, I don't really worry about powder products and collecting germs. I don't know, maybe other people have better ideas. If you do have an idea about germs and powder products, Jennifer Bro is her name. So at Jennifer Bro to give her some information. And then Sammy's saying that she sprays hers with alcohol every so often, which is kind of interesting. I know people use alcohol to repress eyeshadow, so I would imagine that wouldn't hurt the quality at all. So Sammy, that's a really good idea. Steph, she says she sprays it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. Cool. There you go. Nikki says the same thing. I guess, I don't know. Has anybody ever gotten an eye infection from an eyeshadow? Now I'm all paranoid, man. Oh my gosh, everybody's saying about spraying it with alcohol. Now I'm thinking, like, I got my Naked 2s like 3 years old. Now I feel like I need to use some alcohol on it. YouTube keeps buffering, Leslie. Hopefully it fixes it. And KJ says the same thing. Morris Gotta says Too Faced, the black bronzer smells delicious. Little black bronzer smells delicious. They all smell. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, 90% off alcohol, not rubbing alcohol. Okay, nice, Sammy. Thank you for that. Let's see. Annie says the Tartelette In Bloom has shimmer shadows, where the original was just matte, right? It does. It is just matte. I know it's just matte. I have it. It's just matte somewhere. Where are you? Where are you, Tartelette palette? Do I want to find you? I don't know where my Tartelette palette went. I have so much stuff in here. I've been like just shoving things places in the morning to clean up. So now I'm like really disorganized. I'm going to spend some time today organizing this room and organizing my drawers because they're a mess right now. Yeah, they're so awesome, aren't they, Jennifer? Like everybody in the community is so amazing. Collective brain of makeup awesomeness. Brenda says, good morning. Really enjoy your videos. Thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate it. Let's see, Monica, I feel like green is a hard eyeshadow to make. I would love to know how makers think about this. Greens I use are Makeup Geek Wet n Wild Comfort Palette. Still hard to see. Yeah, we were talking about where this is coming from is we were talking about in the chocolate bar palette that this green here turns gray when you put it on the eyes. I find the same thing with a lot of purples, that purples will turn gray when you start blending them out. For the greens, I will tell you, if you want good greens and purples, this is amazing. This is amazing. It's got everything you need in it. It is so super fab. I don't usually have as much problem with greens as I do with purples, but I have that problem with purples really bad, turning gray on me. One purple that I really, really like is the single shadow that I have from Bare Minerals, and it's their like plummy purple color. It's perfect. It does not turn gray at all. Green shadows I don't have that much trouble with. I'll have to like really think about that, like as far as my green shadows and what I think. I do have this here. This is the Lorac Pro Metal. This green is very, very nice in clover. It blends out to a green. It's like an army green. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This one does not gray out. It's like a metallic army green. Let's see. Go with Essence palettes for drugstore, not Maybelline. Good to know, KJ. Thank you for that. Nelly, any favorite cream blushes? I have like one, and I think it's expired. You know, cream blushes are not my favorite formula. They're really not. I feel like they're more difficult to work with. You know, laying them down on powder on the top of powder products sometimes can have the texture kind of turn weird. And I always put on my powder products before I put on my blush, so I always forget to use them. But some really stellar cream blushes. The Bobbi Brown formula is very, very good. This one's fantastic. This is in the shade Blushed Rose. And then there's another one in here. Hold on a second. This is a Makeup Forever HD blush. This is a really nice one as well. This one's more of a, like an oil-based formula. Let me show you the difference in formulas. Okay, so this one is more kind of oily, and this one's more like creamy. This one is in the shade 225. I'll swatch them real quick for you. But you can see, even in the swatches, I mean, I did deep swatches. You wouldn't put this much on your cheeks, but you can see, like, this one is a little easier to work with, the Bobbi Brown. I feel like it blends into the cheek a little better. And I feel like the Makeup Forever, you kind of have to work with it. Do you see how creamy that is? So, I don't know. Those are both really nice if you're looking for cream blushes. I feel like I need to wipe that off. And I think I used my last tissue. Hold on a second. So I have my makeup remover wipes. No. I do have nail polish remover wipes. I had a whole pack of makeup remover wipes. I had a whole pack of tissues, and I used them all. So we're just going to deal with it. We're going to deal with this until the show's over. But those two are probably my favorites. Also, these Tarte stick glosses are not bad, but I definitely recommend you swatch these in the store before you buy them. Let's see. Anything else cream blush-wise? This Doll 10 one is pretty good. You can get these on QVC. These are pretty good. I don't like them as much as the Bobbi Brown's probably my favorite. These are also pretty nice. These are the Stila convertible colors. These are a lot more subtle. At least this one is. This one's in Peony. This is the only one I've ever used. This one's a little more subtle. This is, of course, the smaller size, and so is the Bobbi Brown. Anything else cream blush-wise? Cream blushes. No, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for cream blushes. Let's see. So hopefully that was helpful to you, Nelly. Stephanie, Jen Mac restocked 3 of the limited edition Fix Plus facial sprays in Rose Lavender and Nudes. Ooh, I want to get one of those. I'm so mad that I missed those. I saw them in the store. I had my hand on one, and I didn't get it. The setting spray, the Fix Plus setting sprays. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad about that. I'm so sad that I missed them. See, I'm not into rose. Maybe I get the lavender. I forget what the yuzu one smelled like. I know I'm saying that wrong, but I forget what that smelled like. Craftland 624, the concern with parabens is breast cancer. That's why I like Tarte. Most of their palettes have too many shades I wouldn't use. Gotcha. Okay. I have to do more research on that. Thank you so much for that information. Stephanie says the NARS cheek palette is amazing. The new Steven, whatever his last name, Steven blah, blah, blah. I forget what his last name is. So one of the only blush palettes I've bought, and I'm glad I held off until this one. Nice. Good to know. Thank you, Stephanie, for that information. I appreciate you. Let's see. Monica's talking about parabens and how they're hormone disruptors is what she's thinking they might be. They're just, parabens are just what make the bubbles. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Nikki says the Kat Von D Shade in Life is amazing. It's her go-to, hands down. That was the eyeshadow palette we were talking about. Nellie wants to know, have you gotten use out of the setting spray since the last time we talked? Yes, I do try to use my setting spray more. I honestly forget, though. I forget to use setting spray. But the setting spray did work on the Kat Von D contour palette that I have, that I was poo-pooing, the Kat Von D contour palette, because it didn't stay on my face. And of course, I don't know where it is right now. See, I told you, like, I'm so disorganized right now, and I apologize, but y'all know what it looks like, the Kat Von D contour palette. It definitely works better with a setting spray. So I feel like it fades without a setting spray. Okay, let me see. Brittany says, currently sniffs chocolate, that palette again. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Nellie says the cocoa bronzers by Too Faced are her favorite. She's always tempted to eat them. Okay, scrolling down. Okay, I'm still scrolling down because there's some great conversation going on. Steph says Ulta is having Cyber Fun Days this Friday and Saturday. Looks like deals on Urban Decay, Too Faced, Lorac, Benefit, and NYX. Nice, Steph. Thanks for that heads up. All right, Craftland624. Thanks so much, Jen. You were so welcome. It's not my birthday, it's Monica's birthday, but happy birthday to Monica. And I'm so glad that I was able to help you. That makes me very, very happy. Kaylee says, hearing about the green not showing up very well and blending out helps me learn about makeup and noticing little things like that. Thanks everyone for the awesome knowledge. Absolutely, Kaylee. Absolutely, my dear. Jennifer says, I saw an article on Jen's makeup app community about old makeup and it scared me, LOL. I want to make sure my stuff is safe. Yeah, definitely. And I honestly, like, I don't pay as much attention to it as I should. I really don't. I wish I need to pay more attention to it. The only thing I'm really a stickler on is mascara. I need to be better about my liquid eyeliners because I feel like my liquid eyeliners, I don't keep track as well of when I've started using them. And I feel like that's the same as mascara, that liquid eyeliner should be gone in 3 months, 3 to 4 months. Monica says, she's talking to Jenny. Hold on a minute. Okay. Nellie. Yeah, I've heard Cargo, it's always a gamble, so it's either amazing or terrible. That's good to know. Krista says, has anyone tried the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette? Just ordered it and it looks beautiful. It does look beautiful. I hope it's good. I really do, because I heard that some of them are not good. The only BH Cosmetics palette that I can vouch for is the Galaxy Chic palette. It's got amazing, beautiful colors. It's a baked palette, and it's amazing. I did try the That's Heart one, and I did not like that one at all. It was very powdery. It was very, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. I felt sad, so I'm really hoping the Carly Bible palette is good. Really hoping. And then Craftland624 says that Tati also thinks that about Cargo, that it's hit or miss. That's good to know. Oh no, Marlene, video's gone. Bad signal, Nelly. Oh no, were they using the microwave for a bit? Oh. Oh no. Hopefully you guys are back. Oh no. I bet you they were using the microwave again. Okay, it's back. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. You guys lost connection. I bet you they were using the microwave again, because when they use the microwave, it kills my internet. So I'll have to tell them that it's affecting this too. It affects my Periscope. I'll have to tell them that it affects the chat too, that they're not allowed to use the microwave while I'm on chat. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry about that. But it's super blurry. If you change your settings, hopefully it's not blurry anymore, but if you change your settings, that should help. Go to the little wheel and bump up the quality there. Nellie says I should do a makeup palette graveyard like Tati. I should, because I have a ton of palettes that are in the graveyard right now that I need to give better homes. I know Kristen Games got a fabulous channel. She's amazing. I watch her channel all the time. We've been friends for how long, Kristen? 2 years? Something like that. So glad, Marlene, that things got better. I'm so sorry about that. The VZW reward system worth it. I don't know VZW. That acronym is escaping me. I don't know what that is. Show the dog. My dog? My dog's downstairs. I can't show my dog. Nikki, I think the BH And other companies put more work into their collab shadows. The Carly Bible palette is better than the other shadows. That's good to know. Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. I lost where I was. Hold on a second. I got to go back up. Ah. Sorry, I lost where I was. This is nice, just having a nice little chat about whatever you guys want to talk about. After you guys go, after the chat ends, can you do me a favor and come back and put some requests for show topics down in the comments, because I'm starting to run out of ideas. So you guys are amazing. I'm sure that you will come up with some great ideas for current topics to talk about. So you guys can do that. That would be amazing if you have ideas for chat topics. Oh, I got to go way up. Okay. Hold on a minute. Da, 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 da. All right, we've got about 15 minutes left. So if you're typing in a comment now, I may not see it. So if I do miss your comment, make sure that you put it down in the comments below. So, oh, I just see a comment. Can you swatch Stila's Kitten? Yes, I can. Here's Stila's, I'm skipping because I just happened to run past that one. Stila's Kitten is top left. It's this one here. I'll swatch it. It's kind of got a little bit of a pinky tone to it, but it's like a champagne with a tad bit of pink to it, or peach, excuse me. Peach to it, not pink. Peach. It's very nice. Very nice. It's a very nice highlight too. As far as, you know, if you can use it as an eyeshadow or a highlight, it's very nice. All right, let me just keep scrolling up because I missed a lot of comments. Oh my goodness, I missed a lot of comments. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. There we go. Got it. I'm back. Okay. Have you ever tried the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water? No, I haven't. I have tried their setting spray though, and I do like it. Nellie says, how do you suggest storing makeup? It's a mess. I just have full train cases on my desk with full drawers. That's what I've been doing. I got these Alex drawers and they've been awesome. And then what I find is the little the acrylic trays, they don't fit things right. So I need to find a better way to store makeup. I wish they made like cloth you know, makeup storage things to put inside drawers, but then they would have some kind of plastic to protect it so that you could clean it easily. You know what I mean? So something that could stretch a little bit. So if a product doesn't quite fit into an acrylic organizer, it'll stretch a little bit to hold it, but it's still compartmentalized. You know what I mean? So it's got raised edges and compartments, but it's made out of some kind of like puffy, I imagine like a puffy cloth. You know, I don't know how to describe it. Like it's fabric, but it's like stuffed. So it's got a structure to it, but it's not it's not so structured that it doesn't bend. Why is my son outside the door making monster noises? I have no idea. Okay. But yeah, I would really like something like that to exist, but it doesn't. I think train cases is a great idea. I mean, it's one of those things where you just have to work with the number of products that you have, and you have to work with, you know, I don't know, like the organization system that works best for you. I mean, the drawers work great for me, but again, like I'm constantly like throwing things in drawers. I need to start labeling my drawers so I don't keep throwing things everywhere. KJ says, missed out on the Tarte blush palette, so I saved money, but I'm sad. Is it gone now, the blush palette? Oh, I've heard it's very good. Chloe's, oh, I got that one, but the primer water. Okay, let's see. You talking about the, Stephanie, you talking about the Viziart, the VZW? I don't know what VZW is. I'm missing that. Using VZW, what is that? I'll have to read later. I can swatch the Carly Bible palette and put it on the app if you ladies want. Yes, go to the What's Up and Makeup app, download the app. It is a free download for Apple or Android. Just type in What's Up and Makeup and you'll come up, and then Nikki's going to swatch the Carly Bible palette for us. Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate you. Jennifer wants to know if I've tried the Viziart palettes. No, I haven't. They're too expensive. They're out of my price range. Marlene says, you have a desk. You're lucky. I have one shelf in my cabinet over the toilet in the bathroom. Yeah, well, I don't know if she's talking to somebody else, but I had to expand because of the channel. Steph says Beauty Blender is 28% off too. Nice. Where is that? Is that beautyblender.com or something, or Beauty Blender, the website? I think it's beautyblender.com. Spring says, thank you for the note on the VZW rewards. I'm gonna have to look this up. What y'all are even talking about? All right, I'm gonna look this up because this is like all these people. VZW rewards. What is that? Verizon Wireless. What? What is that? Verizon Wireless Rewards? Is that what you guys are talking about? Weird. I don't know what VZW Rewards makeup. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It just keeps coming with Verizon Wireless. I don't know. You guys are confusing me on that one. I don't know. You guys got me lost. Seriously, need to go on a no buy after I buy one more palette. Anyone else? I need to go in a no buy too. I'm totally with you. How about if I shout start here? There you go. Thanks, Tabitha. I appreciate you. Let's see. KJ says Nikki rocks. Yes, she does. Viseart is beautiful, but not sure if it's worth the money, Steph says. And yes, Nikki's amazing. All right. Morris Gotta says, hooray, I just ordered the Tarte Contour palette. Very cool. Well, you have to let me know how it is. Jennifer says the Viseart palettes are so pretty. Steph says they have a Tarte Hold I Love gift set for $40. What do you guys, you have to type what you're talking about because you're confusing me. It says, yo, they have the Tarte Hold I Love gift set for $40. Who is they? You have to tell me. I want to read it out loud. April finally made it in. I'm so glad you're here. Spring says, my first Viseart palette is coming on Monday. Is it not worth it? I hope that it is. Raina says, hi, would you recommend a concealer for super dry under eyes, almost 40 skin, more to brighten than to conceal? You're going to have to ask my girls. Collective Brain of Makeup Awesomeness at Raina Treadwell, Rania, Arania, Rania Treadwell, Rania. It's all about super dry under eyes. The only one that I can recommend from afar, meaning that I do not have dry under eyes. Where is it? It seems like it would be good. The NYX Dark Circle Corrector Concealer. This has a very oily base to it, so I'd imagine this would be good for moisturizing. It's just got very, it feels very moisturizing. I can't say that it's going to work or be awesome, but this one feels good. So definitely look into this one and see if you can find reviews on it for people with dry skin. This would be the only one that I can look at. Oh, look, it's my Garnier BB cream in the wrong drawer. That was so 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. All right, just keep scrolling down. We got about 8 minutes left. Okay, there's a swatching Stila Kitten. Yay. So many people say it breaks apart, but would it break apart if you travel and put a cotton swab in the compact? I would imagine if it breaks apart, you can just spray it with alcohol and kind of pat it back down. Mine hasn't broken. I've had it for a good year, and mine's still doing pretty well. I don't use this palette as much as I should. It's an amazing palette. This is the Eyes Are the Window to the Spirit palette. It's absolutely fabulous. Mine's doing okay. Mine's doing okay. Let's see. Window shopping at Sephora. I'm use Bare Minerals Best Concealer for years, and she loves it. It is phenomenal. That was the one I was talking about for the concealer question. I did do, if you watch this on the replay after this is over, this is the concealer I've been loving, the Bare Minerals Multitasking SPF 20 Concealer, and my shade is Summer Bisque that I use. I did do a little demo on that earlier in the chat. So I don't know about for dry under eyes because it's a powder, so I'm not really sure about that, but it is a phenomenal concealer. Jenny says, I would say that she thinks the Viseart shadows are very nice for mature skin. That's good to know. Thank you so much for that, Jenny. April says, I keep trying the Bare Minerals Bisque, and I think I'm just too fair. Monica says her mom has oily skin and medium skin tone. Nikki says her comments are all wonky, not posting or double posting. Sorry if people can't see it. I haven't seen any double posts from you, Nikki. I think they're coming through okay. I think that's just an issue with YouTube. Nellie says she has terrible under eye circles because this is when we were talking about concealers, and I was doing the demo. I think this was like half an hour ago. That's the only thing I hate about this, is that I'm so behind in the comments. Like, maybe I should just let it roll, but then I don't want to miss anything. I don't know why they're discontinuing the Garnier BB cream. I have no idea. Jenny says, if your eyes are smooth and young and lifted, you probably don't need them because there are lots of shadows that will look great on you and blend beautifully for less money. Probably don't need what? Them. It's killing me. I don't know what them is. Steph says, I have sultry Muse and used it yesterday. Holy, I can't say that word on this channel. Was it beautiful, but again, expensive. It's okay. You can say it, Steph. I just can't. Sultry Muse. What is that? I don't know what brand that is. What brand is that, Steph? KJ, I have the new Bare Minerals Serum Concealer. Still, you getting used to it, maybe need powder. Good to know. Nellie says, unfortunately, I can't see the difference because I have bad Wi-Fi. It's playing it. Oh, when I was doing the demo. Maybe coming back, you'll be able to see it. Violetta says she uses her the Bare Minerals Summer Bisque. She uses the blemish concealer. Video's blurry for Stephanie too. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys. Bonnie Bell makeup. We were talking about the Bonbons palette by Too Faced with the little hearts that it looks kind of like childish, like Claire's at the mall. Exactly, Annie. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, Steph, I'm with you. Nikki says, I can't stand the hearts. At least make it edgy like Betsy Johnson hearts. Yeah, there you go. That's smart. The hearts are too cutesy. Yeah, a lot of people are agreeing on that. I'm going to try to scroll down a bit because I want to get some more stuff. Everyone's agreeing about the hearts being a little childish. Classic makeup collection. Yes, I'm with you. Okay, Annie says, Shirley obsessed swatched and demoed the Bonbons palette. Only one she said was poopy and hard to work with. Very good. She says she's digging it. All right, cool, man. All right, cool. And then we were talking about contours and how, you know, I thought a warm contour kind of defeated the purpose of a contour. That was more of a bronzer because I thought contours were supposed to be for creating a shadow, and shadows don't have warm tones. Kaylee says maybe it's just for people who use bronzer contour. Yep. Okay, yeah, and Alexandria said the same thing about the contour thing. All right, I'm going to scroll down. Everyone's talking about the cool and warm contour tones. Jenny says, Marlena had a good video on warm and cool tones and explained about the tone of contour against the tone of your foundation. I think it was a good video. So that's good to know. That it probably explains her logic behind doing a cool and warm contour. All right, we've only got 4 minutes left. All right, I'm going to scroll down past the contour conversation. Okay. Talking about sanitizing products. Okay. I'm just going to keep scrolling down until we get to something else. Maybe there's some new questions. Kristen says the green and the sleek Storm palette is great and shows up green. She's super impressed by it. So thank you, Kristen, for that recommendation. Jenny says Sanni, S-A-N-N-I, has a great video on sanitizing makeup products from last January. Thank you so much for that. Violetta says, you guys here are all to blame for me caving in getting the Mi Vita Loca palette for VIB. You're going to love it. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. And the worst case, if you don't love it, you can return it. But you should love it. I really think you're going to love it. Trying to find something new. Helen says, the fastest hour of my week. I wish hours at work passed this fast. I know, right? Me too. Me too. Danae. Hey, Danae. Hopefully you're doing well. She says, I use stains and powder blushes. I used to use a stain, then a powder, because we're talking about cream blushes. Chantal says she wanted the Makeup Forever 15 Artist Palette during the VIB Rouge sale, but Sephora on the Canadian site conveniently took it off the site. Oh, man, that's killer. Sorry, but I hate to hear about that. April also loves the Bobbi Brown Cream Blush. Lisa, good morning to you. Nikki says she doesn't like cream products. She has a few, but never reach for them. We're getting down. Okay, keeping going. All right, Susanna says, Tabitha was right. I can comment on an iPad on the browser. Thank you, Tabitha, lovely ladies. So if you have an iPad and you go to your internet browser, you can, like your Safari or whatever it is, and you can go to the YouTube through there, and supposedly you can join the chat. That's awesome. Thanks for Tabitha on the assist there. I appreciate it. One person who disliked the chat. There's always a good 7 or 8 people who dislike the chat every week, but that's okay. They can dislike it. We like it. And then we were talking about yuzu, however you pronounce it. Hopefully I'm saying it right. The spray from MAC is back, and it's like a citrusy kind of scent. I might have to get it. Hub Neat Organizing. I'm here under my wrong channel account. Be right back. Okay, well, hopefully you made it back. Jenny, hello. Oh, wait, Jenny says LOL. Jenny, you've been here forever. Why am I saying hello to you? Kay, hey, Kay. Violetta, I feel like setting spray doesn't really do anything for me. I feel like it does sometimes. The only time I notice it is if a makeup considerably fades over the day. If I use a setting spray, usually it makes it not. But if the makeup already is awesome and doesn't need a setting spray, I don't notice any different. Like, I don't feel like there's like a level of it stays more when I use the setting spray, if that makes sense. Like it's only the ones that are like completely gone by the end of the day, I'll still see them a bit. So Lisa says that she likes setting spray when she feels powdery. There you go. Let's see. Amber says, I think a good primer is more important than a setting spray. I'm totally with you on that, at least for me personally. Except for those things like the Kat Von D contour palette. I feel like I need a setting spray too. Helen says, the chocolate palette got me stuck on Too Faced shadows. If you're pale, even the semi-sweet one rocks. That's good to know. Danae says, what's your opinion on Supergoop setting spray? I've never used it, so I don't know that one. I do like the Supergoop CC cream though. It's very nice. That's the only one I can talk to though. Let's see. Lisa says liquid products should be tossed after 3 months. 3 months? I thought it was a year. I've got some stuff I need to throw away then. 3 months? Really, Lisa? That seems really short. That makes me sad, Lisa. It makes me very sad. Yes, it's Monica's birthday. Yay. D. Monica. I thought it was Marlene's birthday. I don't know. Happy birthday to whoever its birthday is. Steph says about the sale, it's Ulta's email today at the bottom. Okay, so check the Ulta website for new awesome sales. Helen says even lip glosses should be tossed in 6 months. I had no idea. What? Ugh. All right. Okay, Alexandria says, Jen, if you like bright colors, the Take Me to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics is good. I also like the eye color ones. Cool. Thank you so much for that, Alexandria. Scroll. It's okay. I know. Oh, thank you, Jenny, for your support. Violetta says, I got the It's Judy Time BH palette from Haute Look several months ago, and I love it. I've heard good things about that one. It looked really deep, though. Like you need to have a deep skin tone in order for it to be, like, amazing. I know, the microwave thing from when my family used the microwave, and it messed me up. All right. Okay. All right, hold on a minute. Okay, it's 11:01 and I just lost my place. So I think that's a sign that I need to stop. I don't want to. I want to hang out longer. Let me see if there's anything cool in here. Okay. Oh, okay. You guys are talking about Verizon points. It can't be Verizon, but it is. Oh, Violetta, good luck with your I hope your son has a great football game. That's so exciting. I hope he has a good football game. Cross my fingers for his team. They do well. All right. I have to go because I'm going to go spend some time with my family. We're actually going to go swimming today at the indoor pool at our gym. Lila's super excited. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off so I can get ready to go to the pool with the kids. And then I'm going to do some makeup organization because my makeup organization is a mess. It's a total mess, and I need to fix that. So thank you so much for joining me in chat today. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. If I didn't get to your comment, it's not because I don't love you. So please make sure that you leave your comment down below. If you feel like you dropped some gems, then make sure you type them into the comments below so that they can stay, because the chat window disappears and no one can see it after chat is over. So make sure you, if you want something to stick, type it down below, and definitely leave some comments on some chat topics for future, because I'm like out of ideas. I thought about some different things like perfume, but I don't think anybody would be interested in a whole video about perfume. You know, like I don't know if we could chat for an hour about perfume. So, you know, yeah, give me some ideas of what you guys want to talk about, and we'll work that in. So thank you so much for being here today. Enjoy your Sunday. And if you're not following me on Periscope and you enjoyed this chat, we do chats like this on Periscope multiple times a week. We do Getting Ready with Me 5 mornings a week at 7:45 a.m. Eastern time. So, and then you can watch those on replay. Like, let's say you're not up that early, you can watch them on replay. Now you can fast forward and rewind, which is kind of cool on Periscope. So you can kind of see the products that I'm using and first impressions and things like that. Also, I cook dinner 4 nights a week where you guys help me make my dinners that I'm getting from Blue Apron. And that's a lot of fun. So it's just a really fun community. And whenever you see anybody put hashtag Perisnobs, I think I'm going to change it though, because we're not snobs. My husband called us Perisnobs once, so that kind of stuck. But whenever you see someone do hashtag Perisnobs, that's somebody from the Periscope family. We're gonna change that up though, because I feel like we're not snobs. I think we need to change it. But anyway, make sure you follow me on Periscope is my point if you like these kinds of chats, because we do these kinds of chats all the time. So it's a downloadable app for Apple and Android, and you download it and it's just like this. It's exactly like this, and we just hang out all the time. So thank you so much for joining me again this morning, and I'll talk to you soon.
Mad love. Have a good rest of your weekend and a good week. And worst case scenario, I'll see you next week, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And then I think the following week is our evening chat at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So have a good one, my friends. Mad love. Bye.